everybody? Today, we're playing Poker Quest.
Poker Quest?
It is a roguelike game, but instead of doing like the deck building thing like some roguelike games do, this just uses a deck of actual playing cards.
Weird.
Yeah. So it's in super early access. We're going to try it out. We're going to do a standard run. And here's our knight, the Knight of Spades. He's got a knight sword and a shield of spades.
Okay.
And I'll explain how the game works as we go on. I've skipped the tutorial because the tutorial is very linear and you can't fail it, but I can explain the things as it goes. We're going to play upgrades mode because it allows you to buy upgrades between runs and runs get easier. That sounds good for me. It also sounds very roguelike-y.
Yeah.
Classic mode sounds hard and there's no upgrades, so I want to do that. Okay. So I have 0 points, so I don't think I could afford
any of those.
Any of this right now. But presumably I'll earn points this run and I can do that for future runs.
Sure.
Okay. So here we go. We're loading the game.
Oh man, they're spinning.
Okay, so if you've played various roguelikes of the day, paths like this are familiar to you.
Yeah.
So it looks like we can either fight an elite battle with a rat. And we'd get 5 poker chips and 2 gems.
Okay.
Fight a fight with a guy that'll give us 4 poker chips. Poker chips are like currency. And then a bull guy will give us 2 poker chips and a gem. So presumably he's going to be the easiest.
Yeah, but he also doesn't go to that treasure chest.
There's treasure here. Treasure does sound pretty good. I mean, do we go in right off the deep end with like a tier 1 elite battle?
Heck yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so he's got a claw attack that hits us for 22 if he gets a pair. That seems hard.
That seems very strong. Considering we have 110 hit points.
Otherwise, this guy's a kobold who needs a bite is a 3-card straight, but it hits for 36. The claw is just a 2-card straight, but it only attacks for 9.
Yeah.
It has less health. And then the Angry Bull is just unlock 100. You have to keep inserting cards until you reach a total of 100. And then, but if he does that, he attack 46 and lock 100. Which just means that he can't. It unlocks and then it relocks.
Oh.
So you just have to pay 100 to do it every time. That's fine. Well, you said elite rat, so here we go.
Sure.
Okay, so the enemy draws a lot more cards than I do.
And he also has 2 pair.
Yeah. So it's not good. I can block a bit here. Because it'll give me a block of, I believe, the total number of cards. Yeah, so the sum of the cards. So I can block for 10. If they were both spades, I would be able to block for 50% more, so it'd be block for 15.
Okay.
But they're not all spades.
Right. You're only drawing 2 cards.
Yeah.
That's not good.
I know. So he's gonna hit us for 44. I think I can either block 10 or I can deal 10. I think actually dealing 10 is gonna be better. Oh,
You gotta click both cards, I assume.
Oh, well, that's probably gonna be fine. Oh, he can only do the attack once, it looks like.
Well, that's good. But he's got another pair already, so.
He's gonna have a lot of those. Okay, so
There you go.
now we're learning. So we're just gonna keep chopping away here. That's a pair. So that'll do more damage. He also has a pair because he always does.
A pair is real easy to get, especially when you're drawing 5 cards.
Yeah. Ow, things are hurting.
He has a pair again, so he's gonna do half her health.
Yep. Let's see. I can spend 4 to stun the enemy here. With my energy things. We regain 2 whenever we move on the map, so I think I'm going to do that to just stun him for now, so we don't take any more damage this turn.
Sure. He
does not have a pair, and we do have a pair. Happy day.
Extra damage if cards are paired. Look at that. And 14's enough to kill him.
Alright, we took a beating because I didn't stun him very often, but it's fine. Buy upgrades. We have 20 chips. Number of cards drawn. We're gonna draw an extra card. I think that's probably really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do we know yet what all the other things down there are? We now see what energy is.
So this is my life. That's obvious. Energy. Whenever we move, we'll regain 2, and I can spend 4 to stun something.
Okay.
The gems. I may spend 1 gem to draw 2 additional cards during my combat.
Oh. But those don't replenish.
Those don't replenish. You have to get them from an enemy.
Yep.
Or a treasure chest, presumably. Food is you automatically eat 1 food per step on the world map. You may eat 1 food to gain 10 health. You cannot eat during combat. Warning, if you run out of food, you'll lose 10 health and 2 energy each world map move. So you gotta make sure you got enough food for your journey.
Makes sense.
And then the poker chips are our currency. Alright, let's find ourselves a random item. Toxic Dirk. Any cards adding to at least 5, and it will poison 8. When poisoned, you lose end life at the beginning of your turn, and then end is reduced by 33% with a minimum reduction of 1. Okay. Do I want to equip that? Because that doesn't do like card damage. It's just if you have cards adding to at least 5, poison 8.
Yeah.
Can I equip that while also being equipped with my other sword?
We'll head and see what happens. I'll go to your bag, I guess, maybe. Yeah, look at that. You have 3 things equipped.
Okay, so I got a sword and a dirk.
It looked like we only have 3 equipped slots, and that was one of the upgrades we could buy. Everything else is locked, so we can buy more equipment slots.
Okay. Well, then we have to fight this angry stallion. Any cards adding to at least 40.
But attack 31.
Yeah. So.
Well, hopefully he draws low.
Alright. He's got 24 showing, but he's got a thing where one of them, we don't know what it is.
True. However, best case scenario, it's an ace, bringing him to 35.
Yes.
Which is not 40.
Correct. So what I can do is I can use the 6 to poison him, and then hit him with those.
Yeah.
And then the angry stallion does nothing, gets poisoned. Alright, so he again can't do anything. I'm not going to Toxic Dirk him just because...
Queen is going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's just BAM! And then Poison 5, blah.
Yeah.
Easy. Perfect kill. I almost said perfect skill, which it also was. Was there any upgrades for 7?
There's 2 for 5.
Map site range and gem draw.
How many cards you draw when using gems?
I
don't think we need that yet.
Yeah, and then here's how we upgrade the item slots. Yeah, so I think we save up here. Well, there's another elite. It's a bloop. 1 card rank 10 or higher, so only if he has a Jack, King, Queen, or Ace.
Or 10.
Or 10, true. Attack 18 and reusable, so
if he has multiple...
that could be devastating.
He also looks like he draws, 3 cards per turn?
Yeah, 1 hidden and 2 visible.
So he could do up to 3 hits a turn. And
would be
odds are 5 out of 13 chance of drawing an attackable card.
But he also rewards food, which you don't see very often.
Yeah.
And beating him leads into someone else that does food.
Yeah.
Although a pile of 4 chips is sitting over there.
Yep.
So this is a goat. He's eating some cards.
He just has to put in 30 to do 26 damage.
And to relock the...
And it'll relock. So he puts in 30 to do 26 damage, and then he's got to put in another 30 to do another 26.
Yes. But I think he can do this over multiple turns. I think that's the benefit of the unlock mechanic.
Correct.
So...
How much health does that blue have?
The blue has 57.
57? We can stun it.
You know,
If it draws good face cards, I think it's fine.
Oh, there's a house up there.
Well, there's at least one hit there.
Okay, well, I think we give him a quick stun.
Early stun. And then
Do a nice early stun.
14 in the sword and 5 in the dirk.
Yeah, give him a nice little poison, and then a little whap.
So now we don't know if he's gonna hit us.
Yep, but if he does hit us, it will be once because it's just
Correct.
whatever that card is. That said, we can just pile on the damage here. In fact, he'll be down to 1 health.
Yeah. Oh, that is a face card. And then he's already dead.
Yeah. So, but we're hurting.
Yeah.
Do we?
We currently don't need more item slots because we don't have any more equipment.
So I say we keep saving
up
for cards drawn because that's really strong.
I agree.
Okay,
now,
so
because we got food there and we have food from this next guy, do you want to just eat some food to heal?
this presuming I go this way.
Presuming you go that way.
So, but if I go this way, there's a blacksmith, and up here there's a shop.
I like blacksmith. Make our stuff better.
I think I like the idea of the blacksmith. Plus, we can get the food from this guy.
Yeah.
So we'll
you are full.
You are full.
Because you only do
Yeah.
1 per step.
Okay, so we got a little bit of a heal. And then we got the horned boar. So unlock 45, attack 39.
Ooh, but he's only getting 2 cards per turn.
Yeah. So we gotta try to kill him quick.
Yep.
Okay.
I think we'll be fine on this one. Yeah, that's a 3.
So I guess we just go boop. Boop.
Yep.
Alright, so now he's on lock 32, so he won't get it this turn, but he's getting close.
Yeah, but he's also in dire straits himself. In fact, we'll kill him before he gets his turn. So, we're fine.
Boom!
See? Beautiful.
Okay, so that'll bring us to just enough, I think? Yeah, 17.
Now, do we want to do that, or do we want to see what the blacksmith costs? Because I have no idea if the blacksmith costs poker chips or gems.
We'll wait. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Pay some chips to upgrade an item of your choice. Well, yeah, let's check it out. Oh, there was a camp up there. That probably would have been nice to heal and such.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see what we can do here.
Ooh, see, because I got 15 to upgrade that sword. We can see.
Okay. So, by upgrading it, if we have a pair, it does double damage instead of plus 50%.
And then upgrading again makes 150, and then 200%.
Upgrading the shield, which we haven't used much, is 2 cards, up to 2 cards, up to 3 cards, up to 4 cards.
Okay.
Okay, so it just makes it a little more flexible.
Yeah.
And then the Toxic Dirk.
8, 11, 14, 18.
I like upgrading the Toxic Dirk because that's just free damage.
Yeah.
And it's not very expensive. So I think we can upgrade that.
Ooh, do we have enough to upgrade it again? Oh, plus an additional 3. Oof.
Yeah. I say we hold on because I do want to draw more cards too.
Absolutely.
Alright, so now...
Now we go bottom lane. Because both of those are the same cost, and the bottom gives us an option in case the battle goes poorly. Ooh.
Well, the fights could be easier.
True, true.
To use his club, he needs a 4-card flush.
Which is not easy.
And then awaken any cards adding up to at least 30. Draw +2 visible in 3 uses per combat. And then we got the Berserker. Big health, big card draw. But he needs a 3 cards straight for rage. Add 10 damage for the rest of combat. And then Axe Swing, which is just 3 red cards, attack of 14. which is a rough, like, 50-50.
Yeah.
I don't want to do either of these. I'm just gonna eat some food for no particular reason.
So
I
I do think that the giant will be easier, but if we do that,
Yeah.
we're forced to do the elite. Steal a food.
And then run away with the food.
Yeah, but he needs 7
Yeah.
black cards. So that's not happening. Although he's getting a +1 draw every time he filches, so.
Let's see. Well, if...
But he also doesn't do damage.
That's true. So as long as we can kill him, and I think we do some damage. You know what? Let's go with the giant. And that'll lead us to a camp, which presumably we can heal at. Oh, this is gonna be some damage.
Yeah.
So we're gonna use the king and the dirk.
Yeah.
Which seems strange, but here we are. And then just boom.
Yep. And then he is probably going to awaken. He did not. He had a bad. Yeah, and then Night Sword.
There's a chance that he could awaken here.
Yeah, but awaken doesn't do any damage, so.
Yeah. Well, he'll draw +2.
I assume that means 2 more next turn.
Yeah. Okay. He doesn't look like he's going to be getting a flush here.
Correct. So still can't do damage to us.
Alright, we're just keeping him nice and poisoned up.
So he's drawing a lot of cards. He still doesn't have a flush. That is an unfortunate draw for him.
And he is super dead. That Toxic Dirk doing work.
Yeah.
That'll bring us to 16, so that's not enough for the extra card, unfortunately. So, is it a little too risky to eat some more?
He can't hurt us. We don't need to eat.
Yeah, and he's gonna be stealing food potentially, so we'll hold off. Okay.
Let's go kick his butt.
I'm gonna try. Let's see.
So he likely has Filch.
Yeah, it's a high likelihood. So like I said, we're just gonna. This is a damage race. Yeah, so you stole something there.
He cannot have enough for Skitter.
And he also didn't have enough to steal. He definitely has enough to steal this time.
Yep. But he can't Skitter.
Ooh. But we got a pair here.
We're at max gems. What's that mean?
Oh.
And we're getting 2 gems from this combat, so we can...
Okay. So... I mean, I don't have an outlet for them, so...
That's true.
I'll shield. There's a pair there, but...
He still can't get away.
So...
There is a pair there, but it's going to do way better if we just put in the 9 and the Jack.
Yeah.
But we can put the 6 into the dagger.
Any card... Okay.
Yeah. I mean, also, he's super dead.
Oh yeah, well, there you go. Okay, so
Now
we got the gems back, we got the food back. I do like the idea of another card. And then I think we work on getting another item slot for another thing.
One more gem draw so we can use the gems. We don't have any use for them yet, though.
Restore 15% of your maximum life, refill a consumable, and hunt for food if you need to.
Okay.
Spend 5 energy to gain 2 food. I think that's great. Or
we need the heal, I think.
I want to do some of all of these.
We might be able to. We can.
Oh, okay, excellent.
I only do this once.
So, boom, boom.
And we don't have any consumables, right?
I'm gonna click on it. Yeah, and then the game is just like, done. Stop it.
Yeah.
Alright, the Castle Hearts.
First boss, basically? Would be my guess. Oh.
That's what it sounds like. Okay.
Nope, not a boss.
Well, there's a castle dungeon.
That's
and
true.
a wizard tower, and a blacksmith, and an inn, and etc.
Dungeon or tower could be cool.
Let's see. Well, which one do you think? The inn could also be good.
Could be good. I like the wizard's tower. Maybe he wants our gems. Oh, poker chips.
Yeah. So.
Maybe we can. Oh yeah. Oh, we can look. That's good.
Okay. Oh, I definitely think we do this.
Okay. Well, we can look at the others first.
The 4 suits in the shop.
I mean, we have no money.
Yeah. I just wanted to see the kind of stuff that was here. Sword of pairs requires a pair. Ooh, the precise axe. If you get exactly 21, does 29 damage. And it's an axe, which means it's cooler.
Sure.
But the orderly axe of poison. 3 cards. Poison, the sum times 0.5. And double damage if the cards are straights.
Huh.
I can dig it. Can't do anything with it, but I can dig it. Can also get some more food here and various other things. And these are consumables. Well, this one's a consumable anyway. Bait. Enemy draws 1 card.
Why would we want that?
I'm sure there's a use. And then we got a stun. And then a reveal 1, which is one of those face down cards. You could be like, let's see what that is. But I think we leave the area there. I'm afraid to click the dungeon first. Let me click the inn first. Do the inn thing and then look at the dungeon, just in case that dungeon brings me into like a fight.
Okay.
Okay, excellent, excellent. We're feeling pretty good now. Okay, we see 2 enemies in the dungeon. They both look very powerful. Fight both of them, you will receive 12 monies, 2 food, and 4 gems.
It's pretty neat.
I mean, we're pretty healed up. Do you want to try it?
Sure.
They both look very powerful. Okay, so it's going to be a double elite thing. And they can already claw. But we got plenty of energy, so...
yeah.
We'll just stun that. And we...
Yeah, we're going to get 4 gems after the combats.
Yeah, so let's spend away here.
Ooh. 7/7 in the sword.
Yeah, I do think that's gonna be what we want here. Okay.
It is a little sad. We basically have no outlet for a lot of things.
Alright, so this one she's gonna curse us with
What's
this
curse?
Items with cursed N cause the owner to take N damage at the start of each of their turns if they fail to activate it. Activating the items completely removes the curse from it, causes no damage. Applying curse additional times will replace the previous cursed values and will immediately deal damage.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, so...
That just means that we have to...
It will curse all of our stuff.
Yeah, but that just means we have to use everything, which means we just spend a gem and then do it.
Okay.
And technically speaking, she might have 3 black cards, but unlikely. We just did it, huh?
Yeah, it's because we're gonna be getting 4 gems. I might as well just keep spending gems every turn.
Yeah.
And that way I can either use the doubles to do more damage, which I think I will, or I can use the spades to prevent damage if both of these cards happen to be black. I think I'm fine with just we'll put that up just in case. Okay.
Well, now she has it and we don't have a shield.
That is a fair assessment.
We can stun her.
Yes. So we're gonna do that.
Keep in mind, it's 4 after this combat, but we have 2 combats.
Yeah, it's fine. So I have to spend 7 to uncurse it.
No,
right?
you just have to use the item. That's we will take 7 damage if you don't use the item.
Oh. I was overthinking it.
Yes, that's okay.
I was like, do we have to spend 7 to unlock it, or what are we doing?
And then she's already gonna be dead. You put the 7 and the 9 into the sword, because you can put the 3 and the 2 into the dirk.
Look at you being a big smarty.
Math. Okay.
You're victorious!
The other one.
Well, it's a Hellhound. So 4 black cards will give us a bite. 4 red cards will give Inflame 11. Inflame causes targets to become inflamed. Thank you. When activating items with Inflamed, Inflame is removed and the owner takes damage. Okay.
Inflame decreases on its own each turn.
Okay.
Well, currently it's got 2 red and 2 black showing.
So it could do,
It could do
either
or
one or
nothing.
none. So I'm not going to lean into it. Oh.
You gotta pick both cards together.
Yeah, I'm a big dummy.
Yeah, that's fine. You put them in the block in case he gets some black. Alright, so now we can't use the sword unless we want to take damage. He's also going to very likely chomp us this turn.
No, we're using a lot of energy, but I think a quick stun there is fine. Give this time. Let this come back.
It'll only lose 25% of that in flame.
Yeah. So he's very likely to inflame again here.
Again, we can easily put the 7 in the dirk.
Yep. I think taking 8 is fine to do this much damage.
You need to do 21 damage. Plus it removes the inflame.
Yeah, just bite the bullet. Something else is very likely to be inflamed right now, though.
Yeah.
We are not going to get bit.
I was really hoping it would inflame the shield.
Yeah.
So it's going to inflame again.
Alright.
Honestly, we could just let that happen for the moment. See what happens.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
gross.
But we could potentially just dirk him to death, honestly.
Yeah. It's like we could kill him right now, but we would take 19.
We would take quite a bit. He's also unlikely to do anything this turn, but we, again, don't know for sure.
Well, we can always just block and wait.
Yeah, I think that's probably the safer option. And, of course, he does get the 30.
See, so we could have did it. Fine.
Yeah, it's true.
But now he's dead. So, it's fine. He dies to poison. We're A-okay.
Getting another item slot is neat, but we don't have any items for it.
We could go to the shop.
Yep.
Or we could go to the blacksmith.
Yep.
Do we want to get any of these things? And by any, I mean one of the 2 things we could afford.
I don't personally like the life tap.
Yeah, the precise axe I think is a little too precise.
How's it upgrade? Just more damage, and it's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it'll hit you hard, but you gotta. And then that's just more damage for straights. We can also potentially upgrade one of your items for the standard upgrade cost, so we can upgrade the dirk again without having to pay extra.
It's true.
And I kind of like the idea of just poisoning our enemies to oblivion.
We could do that.
You want to do that?
Sure.
Why is it not letting me upgrade it? Oh, it's because I have to click over. Okay, there we go. Okay. So,
What's
yeah.
in the wizard tower again?
It was pay the wizard money to get energy. Which we could do.
Pay the wizard 3 to raise your max by 5.
But will we keep it at our max for very long?
That's a good question.
It's like, I really want that money for upgrades.
Well, let's save the money.
Money's so precious. Okay, we got a non-elite. Oh, that Griffin's got so many cards. 3 cards ranked Queen or higher for a stun. And 3 cards ranked 10 or higher for attack 20. So Griffin's a high roller.
But they're also drawing 7 cards, so...
Well, so's this guy.
And drawing an additional 1 when hit. And they only need a flush.
A 4-card flush, though.
For attack and poison.
Yeah.
That's gonna be way easy.
And that leads into a medic fight. Oh, which could cure our poison. And this leads into a pile of chips. So I think we can just go up here.
I agree.
Oh, there's some kind of
There's a
something.
church with a K on it. That is a ridiculous draw. What is with that Griffin draw?
What Griffin draw? Yes, I don't have a lot of energy, but if there was ever a time to stun the enemy, I think that was it.
You're not wrong. How many gems are we getting after this fight?
One. So I can comfortably use one now, just because, like, this is kind of meh. I mean, I can still get a poison and a 8/9 attack.
What's that button to the left of that? Random sword.
Yeah.
So it's like you can do 15 damage plus the poison.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll save my draw for when it's more meaningful. Oh, that's much better.
Yeah. They theoretically could do something, but it's unlikely.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
That said...
we can use the draw now and then just shield.
I think they're dead. Because you do King Queen into the Knight Sword. Yeah, you put that there. And then King Queen into the Knight Sword, you do 20 damage. Now they're dead.
No, yeah, I suppose that's true.
Yeah.
But now we're over gemming.
Yeah. We need to find something that uses gems. Or just have more items.
Okay. Yeah, using gems for other things would be nice. There's a tavern up here. I presume you heal in a tavern.
Well, Temple of Kings, we gotta see what that does first, right?
Oh, of course. Buy a drink to heal a little, or buy a round for the patrons and learn a bit about the world, or buy some overpriced food. Sounds like a tavern.
Yeah.
Alright. Pay 5 to gain enhanced kings. Kings have 5 added to their card value when used in items to calculate damage or effects. May only enhance or empower 1 card value or suit. For each altar you desecrate afterwards, your enhancement improves by 3. Enhancement cards can be inserted into items either using their base value or enhanced value. So this will just make my kings better henceforth.
Yes, but that also seems to imply that you are dedicating yourself to your kings.
Yes. But, I mean, there's nothing wrong with kings in our current build.
Yeah. Kings are fine.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Sure.
Yeah, it's better than fighting a chicken snake.
Oof. Yeah. And let's upgrade the kings. Why not?
Yep. Let's enhance these kings. Plus 5 to card values for all kings that you use in combat.
Okay.
So we know what the wizard tower is, and then we were reading the tavern. Potentially heal at the tavern here.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's a bungling burglar up here.
Who steals loot and runs away.
Ugh.
Oh, but he also can stumble and give us money.
That is true. But that thievery is nutty.
Yeah, just 5 damage and steal money.
And then draw another card.
Yeah, and he needs to get exactly 31 to get away.
And then down here we got the Toxic Mechanoid. Any cards adding to at least 33. This guy loses 19 health and draws -3?
What?
Yeah, I feel like if he overheats, it's real bad. He loses 19 health and 3 cards.
He must be forced to play into that if he can.
Yeah. Any cards added to at least 20, he does poison. And then fuel, draw, +1 visible. Interesting.
So, want to get there and get the little heal?
Yeah, I think the heal is going to be important. Oh, and it only costs 1 chip to heal?
Yeah.
The food would be nice, but it is overpriced. They weren't kidding. So yeah, I think we'll do that. We don't need to unveil map locations. We're living by the seat of our pants.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, and it leads to a treasure. How about that?
Cool.
Or a nearsighted cleric. Oh man, that warhammer seems sweet. I want a warhammer.
2 hearts specifically.
She has a spell called Oops. Any cards adding to at least 40. Hero gains 10 health.
As opposed to her heal,
Yeah.
any cards adding at least 35 that she heals.
Yeah, so she's gonna heal me or heal her. She's gonna heal herself or she's gonna go oops and heal me.
Yeah.
Well, let's fight the. Oh, spot something shiny.
It's Gem.
Well,
Get it.
we got it, but we didn't get it because we're full up on gems. Okay. Oh, we got a Super King.
Yeah, we do.
All right. Well, they're definitely gonna use fuel to draw one because they've got nothing. But I say we just do our business. And then just keep doing our business.
Yep.
Because they're going to take a minute.
Still can't do anything.
Yeah. So that just gives us time to ramp up this poison.
Ooh, but now he's going to be able to Rusty Tool us.
I can stun him, though.
Can you just kill him?
Let's see.
Yes, actually. You can just kill him, so doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah. He's super dead.
Yeah, pair of 7s. It did more damage. 90 poisons and then never Rusty Tools.
For a toxic mechanoid who's both poison-based and a robot, we poisoned him to death.
Yes.
How does that work?
I don't know.
Alright. If we fight the healer who could oops heal us, well, actually, even if we go to the treasure chest,
I like the treasure. Because it's free stuff, man.
I like free stuff. A bag of holding. Up to 2 cards. Stash. Items with stash can be used to store or return up to end cards between rounds of combat. Reusable and weightless.
Do not take up an item slot. So we can just equip it.
Sweet.
That's just bonus. So we can go to a shop, but we're poor.
We can fight a bear, or we can get free coins and then go to a campsite.
I like that, personally.
Alright, done. Get some chips.
It's like there's an inn down there, but there's a campsite right here, so...
yeah, so let's just go to the campsite. Campsites are free.
Yeah, and that battle doesn't look too bad. Let's hunt for food as well, because...
Yes. So we're going to do all of the above. We're going to do that. And we're going to do that.
We don't have a consumable.
So then we're just going to leave the area. We are running low on food.
Yes.
Food is becoming a problem. Oh, it's a one-eyed giant.
He can blink. Is it a blink or a wink? If he's only got one eye.
It depends on the connotation, I suppose. Any cards adding to at least 16
Blinks his eye.
And club, any cards adding to at least 10 attack 21. Okay.
So my assumption is that it's
he has to do the higher one.
He has to do the blink if he can, would be my guess.
Okay. Well, he's got a pair of 4s. Well, can't do nothing for him. So
we could...
This is just I can hold cards.
Yeah. So for now we can just hit Toxic Zerk and then...
Do I want to hold that 3 for any reason?
I don't think so. It's a 3. I mean, you could hold it. You could hold it just for the shield if you wanted. So we have an extra card next turn.
Yeah, sure. Ooh. Well, now I can use that 3 with the 4.
Yeah.
I mean, I can use the 9 just as easily, but I could just store the 9.
Well, 2 jacks and the sword sounds like a great idea. He is going to be swinging with the club, by the by.
Yes.
So what is the 3? Is it a 3 of spades? Does it say if you hover over the bag?
It's 3 diamonds.
3 diamonds. Okay, we could also draw 2 more cards and see.
Yeah, I like that idea. Hey,
we can take the 9 and the 5.
And that will block 21.
Yeah.
How about that?
And then we return the 3, put the 3 and the 4 into the dirk, and put the queen in the bag.
I like this plan. Ding! Well, he can do either one, so hopefully that means he's gonna blink. I think that's what that means.
I think so. And then ace 10 in the sword.
So he's not dead yet, so I gotta hope that this means he's gonna blink.
Yeah, and if not...
He blink. He blunk.
He blunk. Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's so dead.
Yes, he is.
He's amazing dead.
We had a full-size streak there.
Yeah. Alright. So, well, this guy will give us 3 food. He's a boss, though. Sergeant Toad.
Oh, man. 338 health. Good lord.
5 cards, 2 hidden. 3 black cards is block 47. And 4 red cards is attack 48.
Jeez, this guy's a chonkin' Toad.
Okay. Well, come at me, Toad.
Well, there's 3 red cards. That's unfortunate.
It doesn't mean he's definitely going to attack. We don't know.
Very likely that he's going to attack.
A pair of 2s is...
sad.
Yeah.
5 in the dagger.
I think that just goes there. Do we just do a pair of 2s? Is that worth it, or is it just better to do the 2 and 7?
It's better to do the 2. It's mathly. Yeah. The 2 and the 2 is 4 with plus 50%. So there's 6.
Yeah.
Just basic math.
I used to be a mathlete.
Now we can either just end the turn, or we can throw energy at him to stop that likely sword hit.
You know what? Sure.
Yeah, see, that looks much better.
Alright. I can either do that, or I can pop out the 2 and use the 2 and the 3.
Yeah, I like that. 10 in the... Yep. Beautiful.
We'll hold on to that.
He's likely going to put up a shield.
He can't sword, and he will likely shield, but if he shields, then that's okay. I wonder if the poison damage will bypass the block.
I don't know.
Oh, let's find out. Oh, that means we bank this king, right?
Yeah.
We can poison him through shield.
Good to know.
And he's going to block again.
So, but yeah, I think we absolutely bank
Unless we stop him.
True. I think we return the 6 and bank the king. Oh, we can put 2 cards in there.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, there we go. Now, do I want to stun him so that we can get an actual hit in, or do we just keep rolling?
Our energy is relatively low.
Yeah, well, we can just keep rolling then. Because we can just keep poisoning him.
Oh, God.
Let's see. This one can go either way. So, we're going to break up a potential pair situation, but I think it's fine.
What's the other card we have in the bag?
6.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Let's keep that poison up.
He still has a lot of block up, unfortunately.
And you know what? I'm going to return the cards and then stash these 2. So
for a big hit next turn.
It's even better. Yeah, and then I think we just kind of hang out, right?
Yeah, we can... we could put cards into the shield in case he's attacking.
Yeah. Just in case. No, he's put up another block. And it's likely he's going to block even more. He's a blocking fool.
Yeah. Then I also say we return cards and swap the queen for the 10.
Why?
Because then we can put the double queen into the knight sword.
And then he'll block it?
Yeah.
So why?
I don't know. Well, I suppose bare minimum actually then. It's currently 25 damage as opposed to the double queens is gonna be 30 damage. It's actually better to lose the king here and hold the pair of queens. Which is
that's
real upsetting.
Yeah, that's sad.
So put the king in the sword anyway, just cause. Just slam.
Yeah.
Show him what for.
This guy sucks.
Block again.
Yeah, he's gonna block forever. Oh, there's not a king. There's a chance that he gets an attack off. I'm hoping for a 1 red, 1 black, so he does nothing.
Stuff in the dagger.
We're just gonna keep him poisoned up. Just acts of defiance. God dang it. Okay, well, he's not gonna block this upcoming turn, but
he's likely gonna attack. 5 in the dirt.
So we can put a good amount in the shield space.
So we could put a good amount in, or we can hit the. Oh no, because we still have to wait on the sword.
Yeah.
Dang it. So yeah, we can put the 19, a block for 24.
Yeah.
And then take 24.
Yeah. I think that's acceptable tactical losses.
Rather than spending our energy.
Yeah.
There we go. Return the cards and put in the pair of queens to the sword.
And then I'll just put a jack in there, and then we're just gonna hold on to those.
Yep.
And he's not attacking.
But he's probably gonna block.
Probably gonna block.
Yeah. Pairs of jacks. It's so mean.
Again, that's better than the King Ace.
It is better than the King Ace. Unless you wanted to gamble and look for a pair of kings, but a pair of jacks is guaranteed more damage.
That said, I'd spend 1 for a gamble, but
Oh, for you, there's nothing there. He's just gonna block again.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna stun him so I can get damage in. Like we have a high pair here.
He's also got 177 health in. I think we keep letting the slow slog go here.
You want to just alright? We can wait him out
for now.
That's a pair of aces. That's better than a pair of jacks.
That's the same. Well, no, it is better than a pair of jacks.
Yeah.
You're right.
So, man, that's so upsetting.
It is.
Use the queen.
Yeah. Put the aces in the bag. So now, I say if you want to stun him, because you're not wrong. It's just it's a third of our energy.
Oh, I mean, we might as well wait at this point. It's just like, because stunning him now won't get rid of that block.
Well, stunning him now will get rid of the next block. That's the idea.
Yeah, but
there's that king again. Want to be spicy.
Look, we're gonna poison him to death, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Yeah, we need more. We need more poison. Is what we need.
I'm actually gonna block him now because there's a chance that he can attack us, and I don't want to take the extra damage.
Sure.
So we're gonna do that. Still got the aces in the hole.
And next turn, you're going nuts. Ooh, pair of kings.
Okay, those pair of aces were nice.
The pair of kings is just better.
Whoo! That's the damage.
And then he could shield, which is fine.
Yeah, absolutely shielded.
Not quite enough to kill him with poison. Put 2 cards in the shield.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna be dead as long as we put the poison in the dirt. Oh, also he didn't block, so we can double ace.
I knew we were holding on to those aces for a reason.
Yeah.
Okay, Sergeant Toad down.
Yeah, look at that. Good rewards. That +3 food is huge. Let's have to continue for the moment. See what we're looking.
Oh, another camp.
Another camp.
Oh, we can get some health and get some more food.
The fungal swamps.
Oh, man. Boom. Spend some of that energy to get that food, because the energy comes back, the food don't.
Yep.
Don't have a consumable. Okay, now we have options. And we have money. We can go to a shop. We can keep upgrading a dirk or something else.
Yeah.
I like the idea of getting something else, though.
Yeah.
And we can get even more food and healing.
That's true. Let's go with the top route then.
Yeah. Let's go see what you got in the shop. Oh, there's a Warhammer. Ho, ho, ho.
Need big cards, though.
Oof. Axe of a kind plus 2, 3, or 4 of a kind. Unlock 20. Attack equals the sum of all cards times the number of cards. Whew-wee.
So that's nuts.
I think I like that.
It's also on sale.
Yeah, it's on sale too. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
Like, that seems nutty to me, isn't it?
Yeah, potentially.
Huh. And we just have to unlock it once, but it doesn't relock.
Correct.
Do you want to get it?
Yeah, sure. Now, if we want to be real spicy, we buy that, we sell our sword, because we currently can't equip it. Well, unless we, because we swap.
Yeah.
Now, we can just hold on to the sword until we get another item slot.
We can be extra spicy and then just get rid of the shield and just be like, I'm made of weapons.
That's dangerous, though.
Yeah. But the bag of holding with the axe of a kind seems real strong.
It's going to be pretty good.
So...
yeah. All right, what else we got?
Let's see.
I'm thinking spending on a bunch of food might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, because we are kind of low. I say get up to 10. 10 food.
Sure.
And then some consumables, which we now cannot afford.
Oh.
Gain strong 1. Increase attack damage by 50% for the next N amount of turns. Cure all negative effects, and then reveal 1, which is, those face down cards.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that was a solid investment.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go heal and get even more food. We'll spend even more of that energy to get that food because again, energy comes back.
Now we're gonna go fight a tree.
It's a mossy tree. This one is just a pencil drawing of a tree.
But we gain poison when we hit it.
Oh, we've hit the pencil drawing swamps. You can tell this game is early access. Ah, the penciled swamp. 3 face down cards. Mossy Twig requires a 6-card flush. So I don't know how he does that. Well, I guess he has to do it with mossy branches. So, okay.
But we also take poison when we hit this guy, which is scary.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Okay. So we can start working on unlocking this bad
So
boy.
we can immediately use a gem to see what we can draw.
Yeah, I like that idea. Pair of 4s.
I mean, it's something. It's part of the lock.
Oh, well, it needs to unlock 20, so that's...
No, but we need to put in 2, 3, or 4 of a kind.
No, I think we have to unlock it first.
No, 2, 3, or 4 of a kind is the only thing we're allowed to put in, I assume.
No, because look at...
Can you click it? Weird.
Yeah. Now it's unlocked. So we can put in 2 of a kind.
Yeah. And do 8 times 2.
Uh,
That's not 2 of a kind. Those are suits.
No, look.
Or we could try to go spicy, put the 2 4s in the bag of holding, and look for more 4s in a future turn. Because we also want to hit this guy as little as possible.
Now, will this count as a hit?
Let's find out.
I don't think we got anything bad there.
Yeah. Oh, poison 4. We took the poison 4.
When hit, does that mean when he hits us?
But he didn't hit us. He used a mossy branch. Is it just a delayed reaction?
It might be a delayed reaction. Well, there's another 4.
Damage to mossy tree causes knight to gain poison 4.
Okay.
So the poison...
it's when the poison ticked.
Yeah.
Then we did damage.
Got it.
Okay.
So, hey, look, another 4, yeah.
Yeah. So we would have to do it now.
Yep.
So, yeah. I mean, it's just 4s.
Yeah. So that's 36.
And then we're going to get poisoned. And then we're going to...
Yep. And then, honestly, we could put those 2 cards into the shield to try to block some of that poison damage.
Will it block poison?
Oh, no. We said it doesn't. So, hold on to...
I'm going to hold on to that ace.
Because you never know. We can hold on to the 3, too. I mean, there's no reason not to.
I suppose.
You can always just throw it out later.
Ugh. Getting some poisony.
Well, that's...
Yeah, that's not a great hand.
We could gem to draw again. We're not going to go back to full, but, I mean...
It's fine.
Still not a great
That is...
We can at least do a pair of 3s.
We sure can. You know, or we can hold on to the 3s.
That's true.
Bide our time.
With the 9 and the 4 into the shield, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. We'll do it just in case. Oh, we did block something there.
Weird. There's a pair of 6s.
Maybe we can block poison. It's just that his block ended before our poison ticked just because of weird timey-wimey shenanigans. And yeah, I guess we just keep going. We're getting awful poisony here.
Yeah, but as long as we put in 10 points into the shield, we can block it.
Yeah.
5 in the dagger.
And we still hold on to those 3s. Yeah, let's just big block and wait.
Yeah. Yeah, we block all of it. So we can block, but the shield has the cooldown.
Oh, pair of 4s.
Yep. Oh, he's already dead. All we have to do is put something in the poison and he's dead.
I won't do the extra attack because then take more poison.
Yep.
Okay.
So that axe is neat, but it's
a little tricky.
It's a little tricky.
Oh, we got a giant snail. Draw -1 when hit. Invisible. And then he has 1 hidden card. Emerge, draw 3. And then chomp. If he gets a 4-card flush, it's gonna hurt.
Okay. So oddly enough, can I go to the equipment? Because for this fight, swap the sword for the shield.
Yeah?
Because he gets -1 card every time we... No. Swap the sword for the shield.
Oh.
Because we want to hit him multiple times to stop his draws.
Okay.
Because if we can hit him 2 or 3 times in a turn, he doesn't get any extra cards from his draw.
I see what you're saying. Sure.
He only does damage with chomp. So as long as we just smack the crap out of him.
I think the king and the 6 can unlock that.
That's true.
I think for the first turn, since we are doing that, I think we gem.
And then just
Not the best gem in the world.
Yeah, but we can, do that, and then 20 in the sword just to do it.
Well, we can either put 20 in the sword, or we can hold on to the ace and hope for something better later.
Something cool. Yeah, we can do that. Less damage now for maybe more later.
Yeah, that's the hope anyway. Well, there's a pair of 6s and a pair of 7s.
That's pretty good.
So
we can put the pair of 6s in now.
We can put the pair of 6s in one, the pair of 7s in the other, and then just throw the ace in the toxic dirt just to do everything in one turn.
I like it.
Okay. So.
Yep.
That'll go there. That'll go there. And it's weird using the ace this way, but screw it.
Once again, we didn't get a pair, so we just 2 big things in the sword, something in the dirk, and then hold the 3.
I'll gem. Why not? It sucks that we're not getting.
You're going nuts with the gems. We don't need to go nuts yet, though.
Yeah, I know, but it's fine. It's fun.
Or we can do a little bit less and hold the king.
Oh, you want to? Oh, that could be fun. Holding the king.
Holding like king 8 just because.
Yeah, just because we can. No, there's a pair of 5s. So.
Yep.
Oh, we have a pair of 8s.
Yeah, and he's dead.
He's super dead.
Yeah.
Well, that was easy enough.
Yeah. And then swap the sword back because I don't think we normally want that.
Let's see what he does first. A pair just does lightning damage of 51. Max 51. Lightning does random damage amount equal to anywhere from 1 to 51, essentially. You can always see how much the next lightning will do. Lightning is rerolled after any lightning item finishes activating all of its effects. Okay, that's terrifying.
So definitely get the shield up.
Okay.
Well, we don't have a choice.
Come at me, frog wizard.
Frizzard.
Yeah, frizzard.
So he's gonna hit us for
15.
Yes.
Let's get this unlocked.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like we could have blocked it, yeah. In fact, look, it's elite. We're getting 2 gems after combat.
That's also fair.
I could just block it.
6, yeah. And then put those 2 in the dirt.
Yeah. Block the lightning.
No, he's gonna do
nothing.
Well,
unless that's an ace 3 4 king.
But we can't block right now anyway, so.
Yeah, so best not to worry about it. We got a pair of 3s.
Yeah, and it's just 3s. Do we care?
I mean, I can hold on to them for more 3s.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll hold on to them for now. Ow.
Hey, look, another 3.
Alright.
That is such a, it is such a huge difference. And then.
Not likely to have a pair.
Yeah, and it's only 9, so yeah.
Well, it's a pair of 5s.
Yeah. So we do 20 now, or again we could.
Yeah, we could have held it, but I don't have anything after that. But like I was just like, but no, I could have held it.
Yeah.
Now a pair of 2s I don't feel like is worth holding because even you're adding more 2s, but they're just 2s.
Yeah. I mean.
I think we want to save up, try to find.
It goes an extra 2 brings it from 8 damage to 18 damage.
Yeah, but
so,
an extra king or queen
absolutely.
or jack.
Absolutely. I'm agreeing with you on this one.
Alright, he's been unlucky. Oh, that's 3 queens.
Yeah, it is.
And 2 jacks.
So I think he's just dead. Because
that's
90 damage.
90. That's the kind of spice I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Smack. Okay. Then we got a treasure. Halt Blade.
No card cost. It costs 2 gems.
But it's stun, draw 4, and untargetable, so it can't be cursed or inflamed or anything
That's
like that.
so good. Now we have a good use for those gems. And it's way better. Because it was 1 gem to draw 2. Now it's 2 gems to draw 4 and stun.
And then upgrade, the draw gets higher.
Yeah.
Draw 6, draw 8, draw 10.
Which is nuts for what we're doing. Is that better than the shield? I think it is.
It depends on what you're doing.
No, I think as long as we can keep our gems up, which will be the trick.
Yeah, I mean, but we're already at, we're still at almost max gems.
Do we have anything we want to upgrade? Because we have enough to get like another card draw.
I mean, now that we're getting more stuff in hand, well, the last card we put in doesn't use cards. Yeah. I think our card numbers is fine right now.
Yeah, then let's hold off and upgrade the axe.
I mean, we could upgrade gem draw now that we're using gems. Determines how many. Oh well, no, because that's specifically when we're using the gem as a gem.
Yeah. Also upgrades
items that use gems. Well,
I don't know.
So that means that would upgrade the sword.
I don't know.
We'll hold off for now. We got a Knight of Clubs.
He's using a sword.
He needs clubs.
Oh yeah, he needs a club. Wow.
1 club to block and 2 clubs to attack.
And it's 36 and 38. Those are big numbers.
Or we got the Wisp, which is 4 odd cards, attack 98.
Which just kill us in 1 hit.
A pair, attack 23. And then 2 even cards, Hex 1, causes the target item to become hexed. Activated a hex item, the opponent takes N random cards from your hand. If less than N cards remain, as many as they can. Ugh.
These are both going. And he's got an attack shield too, whatever that means.
Prevents damage from the next N attacks from having any effect.
Damn.
So I think let's fight this guy.
Yeah.
Because that guy sounds like he sucks.
I mean, this guy can still kill us in 2 hits.
Yeah,
if we're not careful.
But look, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
You just gotta believe, James. We got a pair of 5s off the bat, but we gotta unlock this still.
Correct.
But
he also has 2 clubs.
Yeah, but we have a Halt Blade.
That's true, we do. And it'll let us draw 4.
Yeah, so just...
Sheesh.
Ta-da! So now... yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can put like the Jack Queen into the axe to unlock it. You put the 2 and the 3 into the dirk to get that going.
And hold on to the 2 5s.
And it's either hold on to the 2 5s or swing with the 5s and put the ace and the 9 in there, looking for something spicy later.
I think I like that. Because getting more aces and 9s are going to do a lot more for us than...
It's true.
Alright, so he's got a block incoming.
Yep, unless he has another club. So 1 in 4 chance.
That's okay. We can do a 2 and the 4 in the dirk here.
Yep.
And then I can just trade out the 8 to slightly higher numbers.
Sure.
And...
I don't need to halt him, I don't think.
Alright, so he's blocking. There's another ace.
Yep, so swap the jack for the ace and then wait again.
We're also going to Toxic Dirk him.
Absolutely.
Alright. Put that in there.
Whew, that is already 44 damage on that axe. And if we get another ace, that's 99.
See, he's got a shield. Unless he attacks.
Right.
Yeah, that's a club. Let's see. It doesn't say how many... I guess he's not going to give us gems at the end of this combat. Pair of 10s.
Oh, we're both drawing from the same deck. That's interesting.
I didn't notice that, actually.
So, throw the pair of 10s into the axe.
I mean, it will overdo his block.
Yeah. And at best, he has a club.
Which he, of course, he did.
Yeah. Oh, that's an unfortunate draw for us. He's got at least the one club. Wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an ace. Now here's the question.
We can't hold 3.
No, I know we can't hold 3. Do we hit him with the blade to draw 4?
Oh, to go for the gusto?
To go for the gusto. That's a gamble because.
Well, how much would the 3 do?
99 damage. A 4th ace brings it to 44 times 4.
All right, just for the memes, right? Dang.
No, but that's okay. Still cut through that armor. I do a ton of damage. And then we can either hold just the pair of 7s for the guarantee or hold the king for
I think
spice.
the 7s are actually slightly better.
I agree. Since we know he's
There's
not,
the ace.
There it is.
Dang it.
That's okay. Pull out the 7s and murder him. Put the ace and the queen in the bag and run away. You know he's already dead.
Bye.
Oh. So I said a thing and then like a minute and a half later I realized a smart thing with it. So that guy needed clubs. We were drawing from the same deck. We could have taken 2 clubs, shoved them in the bag, and be like, screw it, those clubs are gone. Now there's only 11 clubs in the deck. What are you going to do?
I don't think that's enough of a manipulation to make it better than what we were doing. But I like the idea.
A long-term thought process.
Enemy becomes anemic. When poison would usually decrease, poison instead increases.
We need that.
Oh, so he poisons us and then makes the poison worse.
If he gets a 3-card flush.
And he does poison 2 on hit as well. So there's that. Okay.
That is. So he's not flushing. So he's not doing anything.
Yeah. So we can unlock this, but it involves breaking up this pair, which is sad.
I think that's okay. For our first one.
So we'll do that. Dirk, and then we'll hold on to a 4 just because.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some cards. I think we hold on to these 2.
Sure. Now he could have a heart, which could hurt, but it's unlikely.
He had a heart!
Oh no! We're anemic now. The poison's going to tick up.
That is unfortunate.
That is, and he could do it again.
Or can he?
That is an unfortunate draw with that.
2, 2, 3, 3, 4.
Well, hit it with the 2-2 and put the 3-3 in the bag.
Is the 3-3
worth it?
Yeah, I don't even think the 3-3 is worth it.
Man, we need another equipment slot with the way we're doing this.
Yeah.
We're doing lots of weapons. Hey, it's pair of queens.
And he's definitely not gonna poison spore us.
Do we want to put the queens in the bag and go for spice? You hit the wrong button.
I sure did. I'm a fool. Dang it.
Ooh, we're taking a beating here.
Yeah, we're getting awfully poisoned. That anemic was bad.
Do we want to? Well,
I think we can wait one more turn.
okay. We can't. We have to kill him this turn.
We don't have to.
Yes, we do.
Why?
Because if we hit him, when he gets poisoned, we're taking an additional poison too, which is enough to kill us.
We don't have to hit him.
He's already poisoned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, dang.
So hit him with the halt blade. Get that draw 4.
Oh. Oh.
There we go. Clink, dink, dink, dink. 160.
Well.
Boom.
That was a draw and a half.
Yeah.
A farm. Pay the farmer money for food.
I don't think. Well,
yeah,
no, we can eat one.
We're gonna eat one.
I don't even know if we need to bother buying the food.
I think we do.
I think we'd be better off using.
No.
Because we can only heal one per step.
But we still, if we run out of food, we die.
Yes, but we're gonna die before we run out of food. Also, eat one of them food.
Yeah, eat another one. Oh, we've made it to the Castle of Clubs.
That's a frog man.
Oh, right.
So, flea market. Oh, we can trade.
Oh.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Energy for food seems like an easy yes.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, I think that's just good.
Trying to do math in my head here. Because we can trade 6 energy for 4 food.
Yeah.
And then we could trade 2 food for 4 energy.
Can you do multiples? Let's find out.
I don't think we need to get the energy back, but just...
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine, honestly. Because I think this is going to be where we wrap up the video anyway. It's just
That's fair.
See how people like it and stuff like that. We've gone decently far.
Yeah, we should check out like the guild and stuff, just to check.
Yeah.
Learn healing.
At campsites, you heal 30% of your maximum life instead of 15.
Okay. Alchemy.
At campsites, you gain the ability to refill an extra consumable.
Okay.
At campsites, you gain the ability to find a random item for 5 energy.
Okay.
I
feel like paying 1 for learning healing is easy. Yeah, how's that axe upgrade? Brings it to an unlock.
Unlock 10.
And then it just starts unlocked.
Yeah.
It just starts unlocked. Okay. What about like the halt blade is just more draws?
Yep.
Does the bag of holding upgrade? It does. Oh, up to 3 cards, 4 cards, and 5 cards.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually.
Huh?
Very interesting.
Nice.
And then, yeah, Wizard Tower, all that. So we've seen all that.
Yeah.
So there you go. That was Poker Quest.
Yeah.
Let us know if you like it. If you like it, we'll play some more of this. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So we didn't die. We almost died, but then we believed in the heart of the cards and made it through with 4 jacks.
Yeah. That's what you do.
Yeah. So yeah.
We're out of gems. We're out of gems now, though.
Oh yeah.
That burned through our gems quick.
It's fine. But yeah, it's a very cool, interesting take on the deck building roguelike genre.
Yeah.
Very early access, obviously, but still, like the mechanics are there.
Yeah.
So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know if you liked it, and we'll see you guys next time.
Well, goodbye.